Hello, I'm Stephan Weber from Germany. I'm an origami artist and an origami performer. I work in the streets of Germany live with my origami art. And I like to share today something with you on YouTube. Okay, what I have here is a paper head, and let's look what is it with this. If we have seen some other videos, it should not be difficult to fold it. I will open it, that we understand it, how easy it is to fold the paper head. This square was a little bit too small, that is why I put a lot around with the paper. So, that is a square, more or less, that is 47 centimeters wide. 50 centimeters would be ideal, because it is a little bit small. 50 is perfect. We give the head the shape. We can make an orientation point just by putting the corners together in the center, or an orientation line. I don't like lines on the ready paper. I avoid the half lines. I prefer to use my eye to measure. The techniques I use for this set are the techniques I showed for those things. Just those magical triangle, three-dimensional folds with a good lock. That I could put on my head too. I only have to shape it better, that it is more fixed. Yeah. Now we put here an end in. We need something what is on the sides 10 centimeters bigger than our head is. Our head has 20, then we need something what is close to 40 centimeters here. Maybe that is 35, but it is a little bit small. Now we just follow the lines here in the paper. We go here in, following this line, not maybe 10 centimeters in. So high we like to hold it here. The head is over the ear, giving 10 centimeters. Here in the end we don't need that much, but we follow the same line and we mark this line. Then we take the whole thing up. We put this line in first, the small one, like this. It forms more or less with this corner here, in a right angle. Then we take this one over it, and from here we go so far that we just come to this joint that looks more beautiful. This would work too, but looks not so beautiful to have two different joints in the end. That is just for aesthetical reasons. Coming out here on the same point. And now we have to lock them. That would be good enough like a lock. But here we have a double layer. We learned before the double layer locks can be much better. That means first we lock now this one, we open this layer, we put this inside, and we fold the whole thing inside. Then the same with this, we put this underneath this one. And then we can still use the simple lock. To use this lock is very important because it triples the paper. Now we have here, I don't know how many layers, but minimum 4 up to 8 layers in some corners of paper. That means the sweat of the head cannot destroy it. It will stay for weeks. You can even so use it in sewing. Let's do the same in the other side. Right angle, following this line. Go down here. Now following this line up here, symmetrically to the other side. Now we keep it together. We pull out this layer. We put this inside. And now we go to the lock. Do this very slow. Press stop. Now we put the whole thing like it is on the head. We measure more or less how long is our head. We mark 2 points more or less over the eyes here in this area. One here, one here. We come through the paper to those points and we mark them. It is still, we have to leave the finger here. Now we remember this point. We go in like this and on the other side. If we have this on both sides, we just flip this up. Now we try. Is the size right? No, it's too big. If it is too big, it doesn't matter because you see I correct it once, I correct again. I do it smaller. I go up again. This upfold is the perfect lock for this. This cannot open anymore. Now we have a perfect shape of the head. In the back head higher. It's good to have a high back head. And now we do a curve fold. Because our head is round, we cannot do this with a straight fold. But the curve fold to do it here is very easy. In the end we fold just this in, and ready is the base cap. It really looks like a base cap. This is very similar to the original cut of a base cap. You can use this longer or shorter, however you like it, depending on the size of the starting paper. Okay, that is it. Maybe you have to practice those. They're not so easy than they look like. Thank you for watching.